And now to the assembly of the second sword rack that I have. Make sure I get all the pieces laid out here. Know what's going where. It's always important. Always important to ensure that we know what goes where and where everything is in relation to each other. It also helps if I don't drop stuff. Oh well. Got the screws in this little baggie. Gotta work with them to get them out, but they come out eventually. Alright, so put one over to the side there for the time being. And we're going to start getting the screws going through here. It may have been wise for me to have thought about how I was going to make this all work. I think that would have been a better idea, but I chose to do it the other way. And the other way is how it will be done. Right now I'm just trying to get it lined up with that first hole in the straight piece there. That should be it. Get it screwed in enough where the screw won't leave. And then we can get it turned properly. And that does include using the screwdriver to make sure it's in enough. I want it in far enough that I can just do the job without the handle part of the screwdriver. Just the bit will work. And probably do a lot better job for the little bit I'm doing right now. Okay, so there's that one. Would like to get it in just a little bit more though. Doesn't have to be all the way, just in enough. And now for the other screw. Get it going by hand so I can feel it gripping. And then we will switch over to the screwdriver. Well, the screwdriver bit. The screwdriver will be coming up shortly though. Rest assured. Rest assured. Yep, here we go. About to get working with the full screwdriver. Have to figure out some way to make it easier on me. So let's put this up here. Or maybe not. No, it'll work. I just have to move some stuff around. That's all I need to do, move some stuff, and there we go. There we go. Now that'll hold it up there. Sadly, you're not seeing any of this, are you? Well, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Let's see if I realize the error of my ways here. Doesn't look like it, does it? Well, sorry about that, everyone. Thought I had everything in frame. Turns out I was wrong. Maybe I'm going to get something better. Let's see. See what happens here. Yeah, I'm trying to make it where you can see. Not doing a very good job of it though, am I? Aha. There we go. Think we may have a solution now. Yes. You should be able to see it all now. That's how it should be. Get these tightened in. Maybe. That looks pretty good to me. Yep, I think we've got it there. Then again, maybe not. But if I put something underneath like I've got now, enabling the screws to stand proud of the surface, I can see how far I still have to go with the screwdriver. Not very deep at all, really, or not very far, which is wonderful. A little bit more screwdriver action, and this is done. And that will be 1/2. Then we'll just need to get the other half put on. Now doing that is going to be a little bit of a trick, but we will manage it. So far, so good. Get the other half ready here. And they'll have to figure out how to make the and get it lifted up high enough. It might be fine just like that. Might be fine, we'll see. I make no promises until I'm certain. But that is looking to be a decent matchup there. So we should be good to go. Now to get the two parts together. It does require a bit of work to line things up and make sure they're held in place. Also need to have the screw ready in hand, so let's see if I've got that much together here. We will see. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Oh, I'm still trying to get it lifted up high enough, aren't I? And there, I thought I had it there, had it already. Oh well. That's me forgetting how far up it needs to be lifted. Hopefully this does the job. Indeed it does. Great. Now, there's one screw in. Let's go ahead and get it in all the way. Or if not all the way, most of the way. Needs to have a little bit of wiggle room so the other one can match up with its hole as well. Get something in the middle of the, or closer down to the end there, so everything will be level for me. At least that's the idea. Get it screwed in. And I know it doesn't look like it's going in straight, but I assure you it is. It went in perfectly. Just the angle of everything here makes it look not so. Well, it worked for what I needed it to. Now that we've got it all put together, we can dismantle all this. And finish screwing it in. And at this angle, you can see they're both going to be going in straight as they should. Nearly got it. Couple more turns and we've got it all the way in. Work the lower one as a little bit more as well, I think. I think it can go in a little bit more. Indeed it can. All right. Now it's just the top piece. And get it and get this put in. The top piece, of course, slots in. Gotta make sure I'm doing it the right side, though. Because they are ever so slightly keyed. There we go. That's going to do it, I believe. There we go. And now for the final part. Wall installation. I've already got my holes marked on the wall. So that part's done. I don't have to do all the measuring, I just have to get drilling. Starting with the smallest bit, and then working my way up. Would be nice if I ran into a stud. But that seems to be a bit too easy, doesn't it? On the first side it seemed easy. How about over here? And that seems easy as well. Well, that's a plus. At least both are going to need hollow wall anchors, as opposed to only one needing it. I will look at the bright side in everything with this project. Or at least I will try to. So I just keep drilling holes ever bigger till we get the right size that we need. Starting from the smallest and working my way up. I think we've got 2 more. I think that's how many we have left to do. Size-wise until we're big enough. Over to the other hole, drill it out a little bit more. All right. Well, let's see if we've got it this time. Oh, I'm trying to trick everyone here. I'm doing the other side first. Better hope I don't trick myself either. Nope, I seem to know what I'm doing. Good for me. That should be big enough. I'm hoping. That I have set the drill down. We may be big enough. Yeah, looks like I'm getting another bit. Comparing the bits against the piece that has to go into the wall. So it may be all right. Let's see. Apparently not. Either apparently not or apparently yes. We're going to know shortly. Apparently not. Oh well. Let's get some holes drilled in again. On the far side, drill away. Then on the near side, drill away. All right, we got it now. Just tap it into the wall there. slowly get everything pieced together here that I've got to work with. Because I've got to have a screwdriver, I've got to have needle nose pliers to hold everything up, and I've got to have the other one ready to put in. Tap it in. And yes, I know my left arm is flopping around there. It's something that happens with me. I don't really know why. It just does. Usually if I've been lifting something heavy for a long period of time, which I probably was doing earlier in the day, yeah, the muscles just, they have a mind of their own at times. But we won't let that get in the way. We'll get this finished here. So I've got the screwdriver and go ahead and get the needle nose pliers as well, I believe. I want to get it held in first and try, hoping that maybe it'll work, but no. I need the needle nose. So let me grab them. All right, needle nose pliers. And here we go, driving the screw with the screwdriver. And yes, I've got to fight it the entire way. The hollow wall anchor part wants to slide out, but I can't allow that to happen. I'll slide out of the needle nose, because if it does, then it'll just chew up the wall. It won't actually bite in and hold itself. And I now remember why I was taking so long getting ready to put each of the hollow wall anchor and screws up and then tap them into the wall. Each has a screw in it that has to be filed down a little bit to properly fit into the attachment point on the sword rack. So I had unscrewed them to get that filing job done and just hadn't put them back in. So I've got the first one in, now the second one. And we'll be done with this before we know it. I'm very pleased with everything. Very, very pleased indeed. I need to give myself a little break here. Hands can only take so much before they start to really cramp up. Had a little bit of a recording issue there, didn't we? Didn't miss much though. And everything's in. Looks like we're just about ready. Probably want to back these out a little bit. Should be just about there. Do the same to this one on this side. I think we are ready to put it in. Oh, on. We've already put the screws in the wall. Now put the sword rack on the wall. Let me clean things up a little bit here. Have a better presentation of the final piece here. Get things neatened up and get the sheet removed that I have been using as a particulate collector. Try to keep things clean as best I can. Here we go. Carefully. Carefully. Keep everything contained within. There we go. Now, the sword rack. Goes up. But that's not all that goes up, because I've got some items to put on the sword rack. Just have to go get them. Should be coming back with them right about now. There's the small Tanto blade. And next is the nice large katana. Any moment now, we'll be bringing that up. Here we go. Here we go. And there we go. That is done, and I am happy. Hey there everyone. Just wanted to say thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. Also, if you did enjoy the video, how about giving it a thumbs up? Alright, I will see you all next time.